And we're going to be joined right now by Dr. George Koob. He's the director of the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. He's also a renowned expert on how alcohol affects health. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
So we're going to talk about dry January, which we hear each and every year at this time. But first, let's talk about drinking in general, especially during the holidays. We hear a lot of people overindulge in the holidays, and maybe perhaps even more so right now during the pandemic. Just how much of an issue is it annually, and especially during right now during these times?
Well, it becomes an issue because people often find the holidays stressful, and the pandemic, of course, has been mega stressful, and there are a subgroup of people who start drinking to cope with the stress that's associated with these issues, and so that's something to watch out for.
And I imagine during the pandemic, it has become even exacerbated even more, just with the daily stresses that people are going through each and every day.
Absolutely, because we've been isolated. We're still, in some sense, isolated from our fellow human beings, and human beings are the biggest pleasure that we all have as primates. So, you know, there's a loss there that often people try to compensate for by drinking, and unfortunately, that, you know, when the alcohol wears off, then all the demons come back, and it's even worse than when you started.
So we know a lot of people are drinking a little bit too much right now. What are some signs that people can look out for if they see a loved one or a friend that they may suspect might need some help?
Well, usually it's a deterioration in social and occupational functioning, or better said, you know, interpersonal relationships, irritability, failing to meet deadlines or responsibilities. Those are the kind of things that really, you know, are things to look out for when combined, of course, with someone who is drinking, obviously.
And then real quick, just one more question for you, doctor. What can people do if they suspect someone that they love?
I think one of the things to do is evaluate your relationship with alcohol if you can, or help your family do it. And we have a number of websites. Rethinking Drinking's a good start. You can just use a search engine for that, or the alcohol treatment, NIAA.NIH, which is a website that will help you find and understand what treatments are available, even at early stages of an alcohol use disorder.
And we appreciate your time, Dr. George Koob with the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. Dry January taking place this month. Thanks again, doctor.